So it's time to test some new hardwares that I ordered from China on these Wahl boosters to see if I can increase the performance and durability. So I wanted to share it with you. Here we go. We have these two samples of Bres Motor. The first one is the 6500 RPM Bres Motor, and this one is the 7000 RPM Bres Motor. And I want to use them instead of, you know, the blade that they use on this VGR V-276 is just insane. The clipper is trash, but the blade, my god, it's out of this world. The quality of coating and the design is insane. So I want to use these motors instead of, no, it's not this. Oh, here it is. Instead of these Babyliss motors. So what we do on this is we take off this shaft, we put our own shaft, our super torque shaft, which is compatible with Wahl's, on top of this, and we ended up with something like this guy here. The problem is 1 in 20 we get errors on it when we after we change the shaft. So sometimes after assembling a clipper we notice that we have problem on the motor, but sometimes after 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, the customer just calls us and tells us that we have problem. I have problem with my Wahl boosted. So here's the thing. We don't know, so we do the changing the shaft process by hands. We don't know if it's our problem or the manufacturer problem. So we are like, okay, to test it, let's just order some Bres Motor from China. Let's get some samples, but with our shaft. We tell them what shaft they should use on it, and they manufacture it for us. And if it was good, we ordered about, I don't know, 1,000 of it. So we ended up with these two. About the shaft, as you can see, it's not our shaft. Why? So I was talking to boss about it. We talked. And I was like, okay, definitely we should go with our super torque shaft. It's insane, good cutting experience, and there's no reason to not to go with this. And boss was like, it's okay, but the problem is the quality of blades nowadays in barber industry is just pretty low, and the blades gets hot just super fast. So going with this, it's just very risky. We should go with a little bit lower torque. So I think boss said, I think we should go with Gamma's shaft. And as you know, this is the Gamma's shaft, and I was like, it's pretty logical. Maybe going with this a little bit risky, and we went with this. And we gave off the sample with a brass material. It's not the same material that you see on this. I hate brass, and surely if we, after testing it, if it was good, we change this with this one. We will use this material. Yeah. So this is our new sample that we ordered from China. It's exactly as Gamma's shaft, but instead of rotary, it's brushless. So here we go. It's about the motor. So I put it on this. It actually is. It's my friend's fake Wahl Legend with the magic clips plate. So you may notice we have two Bres Motor with two different RPM. So why is that? The 7000 is for any clippers that supports this type of motor, but the magic clip. Why? So we noticed that when you go about something around 7200 RPM with a magic clip or a clipper that has magic clips dynamic blade, it no longer feels like a magic clip. It feels like a senior. And some of professional barbers told me that. I boosted their Wahls for them, and they were like, see, it's a monster, but the problem is it no longer feel like a magic clip. You should not go for a 1700, 7200 RPM for a magic clip or a clipper that has a magic clip dynamic blade. And they are pretty right. So if you're like, okay, we get a 1700 RPM for those insane clippers, but for magic clip we go 65, and we test them. We give some samples to barbers to test it. If it is good, then we continue with 65. If we need to get lower, we'll talk about it. So a 1700 for most of the all the clippers bought magic clip, and this 6500 is for magic clip. Okay, so here we go. It is a fake Wahl Legend which has a dynamic blade of magic clip, and it's a 6500 RPM. And so as you can see, it has a brass shaft which is the exact same model. And here we go. It's about the motor. This is the new motor that we are testing, and before we were using this battery, and now we are testing this one. So this is the one that is a Sanyo battery. It was insanely good, but now we have this LG battery. This is LG battery, and we wanted to test this too. This has a LG battery, and so this is a clipper. This is my friend's clipper, and I wanna give it to him to test it for 1 month to see if the battery and the motor is good. We should continue with this. So yeah, so we just ordered some samples from China to test if changing the shaft caused the problem or is a manufacturer problem. We don't know, so we should test it so to see what happens. The manufacturer said this consumes less energy in compared to this one. This is the optimized one. Let's see what happens. And yes, yeah, and if you want some cutting performance, it's not that bad. Here we go. Yeah, I wanted to talk about these new motors, new batteries. I'm testing them, and let's see what happens. Thanks for watching.